princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Granite. Is it Anastasia or is it Anastasia? I'm not actually sure. I've heard it pronounced both ways, though I predominantly hear Anastasia. But isn't that just spelled like Anastasia? I actually inherited this product from my very lovely sister-in-law who bought it for herself, and I think she just found it way too intense, which I can totally agree with. It's definitely not a product for the faint-hearted or someone who doesn't really like a very bold brow. But I have actually been using it for the majority of my YouTube videos, although today, funnily enough, I'm not actually wearing it. I'm wearing my Etude House Contouring Brow Kit. But since I've been wearing it so often, I thought that it was well worth me talking about. I'm definitely not the first person to review this product, and I will definitely not be the last. But it is interesting to have my perspective, I think, in comparison to a lot of other products that I've tried. So the product description says, builds full and defined brows with the all-in-one Dipbrow TM pomade by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The creamy formula doubles as a primer, it glides on skin and hair smoothly and won't fade. Plus, it's waterproof and stays put on oily skin or in humidity. This brow pomade comes packaged in an elegant glass jar. I don't find that my brow pomade has dried out at all so far. I've had it for about 6 months now, and I keep it in a drawer which is out of the sunlight, as I know that they are prone to drying out. I have the shade Granite, which is super dark and cool toned, which suits me perfectly. I found that I have to use a very light hand with this product, otherwise I end up with very bold brows, which I personally don't love on myself. However, when applied sparingly, I can get a pair of really nice looking brows. The pomade is super pigmented and it lasts all day without smudging. So I love that this has beautiful, elegant packaging. It's actually pretty inexpensive at 32 New Zealand dollars. It is super pigmented and it lasts all day long. It also covers my brow hair, so if you have scars in your brows, this will definitely cover them up easily. I don't love that it's really easy to go overboard and end up with a pair of brows that are just very intense. I'm actually very surprised that I love this brow product. It definitely has a place in my routine, even though it is not a product that I use on a day-to-day basis. I find that this is actually one of the better products for photography, because even though the brows that I have on today look perfectly fine for everyday wear, if I had flash photography or any really intense HD photography, they wouldn't look quite as nice as the brow pomade does. However, on a day-to-day basis, I find personally that the brow pomade is a little bit too intense for me. I have beautiful sculpted brows when I use it. They are absolutely perfect looking. But in real life, it's just a little too much for me personally. I find it the same as contouring. I do not contour for a day-to-day basis, but I do like a very small amount for YouTube or photography because the lights and everything make my face look very flat and wide, especially my nose. Like, I have a very pointy nose, but if I didn't contour it, it just looks fat. So this is definitely a product that I reach for special occasions or when I want my brows to look amazing and perfect and super filled in and just absolutely gorgeous. It's an amazing product for that. You also have to use so little of it as well, and I feel like this would last me like literally forever or until it actually dries out. So I would recommend the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade to any princesses who are looking for a brow product to sculpt out the perfect pair of brows. Thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I'll see you next time. Bye!